Alright guys, this is Flame back again with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the mastery changes to Frost Mages on the PTR. New changes at the moment in place. I don't know whether they're going to change them or not, but it looks like the season's coming to an end soon and the patch is coming to an end. Patch 5.4 is coming out, and mages are getting a change to mastery called Mastery Icicles. So if you can see here, I'm going to hover over, 45.82% chance to, when I deal damage to enemies with Frostbolt and Frostfire Bolt, 45% of the damage stored is placed as an icicle with you. Mastery also increases your water elemental's damage. Up to 5 icicles can be stored, so if I put Living Bomb on the target and just keep frostbolting, can you see this little graphic on the top of my head, these little icicles? These are the 5 icicles that you get through mastery, and then if you fire them using one ice lance, they fire off and hit for 17k, 32k. It's completely random, but I watched a video later on another mage's channel that there's a bug with the icicles on the PTR that none of them are actually critting. They're just hitting for high. I don't know whether on the retail they are going to crit, but I've been playing around with these icicles in arena, and me and my arena partners have been able to kill somebody without even bursting using these icicles. Like, if I just get the full icicle procs, it's obviously better if you burst, but I get the full icicle procs, and then one ice lance into a deep freeze on retail should crit every time, but it's not. So on retail I'm expecting these icicles to be doing a shitload of damage. So as you can see in my other videos, I've actually been running as a haste frost mage, but as I've been playing around on the PTR a bit, I'm really considering going back to mastery. However, as the patch notes came out, the 75 talent tree for mages, every spell has been buffed. So Frost Bomb has been buffed by 10%, Living Bomb Never Tempest buffed by 15. But if you watch now, I know this is on a level 80 I could do it on this one later, but if I Frost Bomb the target and deep them, this is the damage, 238k, and that's on that target. So if I try it on this one, when I can't mill over this target, but so I'll wait for deep. But Frost Bomb is still hitting like a truck. However, Living Bomb and Never Tempest are still much better for 5 situations, 3 situations. As it just if you're running with a team where you get a lot of team pressure, it's really nice to take Living Bomb. Whereas if you was playing as a Frost Mage, maybe with an Ellie Shaman, Frost Bomb would definitely be better. So if I Frost Bomb this elite target, I can't even do it. Let's have a look. 115k. So that's not taking into account resilience, but it's still on the target with the full Grievous gear. Most people are sitting 470k health, 450. But if you take Living Bomb and then place it on 3 targets, is hitting for 55, 29, 55. If you compare that to what the Frost Bombs are hitting, Frost Bomb isn't really going to be used that much now in 5.4 for me, but as I said, I'm still going to give it a try in 5.4. But back onto the icicles, if they do crit in retail, mastery is definitely going to be the top stat for Frost Mages again. That's what I think anyway, because you could see 142k crit for your ice lance, and then 5 icicles hitting for, say, on a 30k average. So most majors are considering the mastery buff. I think it's a buff. The mastery changes a nerf because you don't get to the burst against someone in a frozen target has been it's been taken away. But what Blizzard have now done is not made mages as it was in 5.3 as much as a burst because they've made it a more consistent damage throughout instead of just burst. So like as you can see, like I said, I know this is a dummy, but if you're watching, my frost bolts are hitting for that amount, and then if I ice lance, I'm constantly getting pressure onto the target with like 3 living bombs up, full icicles. I'll show you the burst now. So if I deep with full cooldowns, you can see what all these, look, the icicles, 40k, 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 140k, but that was a ice lance. But another good changes to mages are how I've already made a video on the PTR changes, and I wanted this to be based around icicles, but the mastery has been changed, as well as ice lance damage. As you can see, ice lances are just hitting normally for 13k, 6k on the off target if you're using spitting ice, but these ice lances have been buffed by, I think it's 49%, and they do hit for a shit lot when you burst. So best tip is to burst with full icicles. Like the burst is still fine without the icicles, but like if you watch now, ice lance 63k and then 40k icicles. So on a whole, the mastery changes have been, I think, turned out really well for mages. Some mages might disagree with me, but I feel like these mastery changes are good. I've always preferred mages that can put out team pressure compared to burst anyway. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and watch the next video. Thanks.